Good afternoon, Flosstube. It is Friday, June 29th, and it's a hot one, and it's going to get hotter. But I'm Lynette at Homesteading on the Home Front.
I'm eldest, and I'm little one.
And we've got a lot to talk to you about, so we are just going to get right on into it. So, we're starting with whips. Little one, show us what you got.
My first whip is Country Cottage Needleworks Snowy Friends. It's part of the Frosty Forest series. And I don't have much progress on it because I've been mainly working on a different one. But this is my progress so far. I wanted to finish it at the New England retreat, but decided to work on this one instead. Notice all of my needle minders. I got those at Walmart. Made them into needle minders. I should take this out and show the whole thing, right?
Yes, you should take it out and show the whole thing. She stole my Q-snaps, and the Q-snap cover is thanks to Helen, who made them all for us at the getaway we just had, which we will talk more about. So, little one took a cat one that is for an 8x8, and I took one for an 8x11, and that's the size she's using. So she's stole my Q-snaps and my Q-snap cover.
I finished the top row, or the second to top row technically, because I haven't done the border yet. But that's how long it's gonna be.
This is a Cricut Collection sampler.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring the picture of what it's going to look like?
You said it's in a suitcase or somewhere.
All right, yeah. So it'll be a while before we find the picture of the finished product.
Yep.
So those are your two whips?
Yep.
All right, eldest, show us what you're working on.
So I haven't been working too much on my Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost. Been very busy. But I too have one of the cat needle minders. I also found a Not All Those Who Wander from Lost thing that we actually could turn into a needle minder from Michael's, and then we went yard selling and we found this horse pin, so I also turned that into a needle minder.
And I only have two whips myself. One of them is His Eye is on the Sparrow, which I have not touched since I uploaded the video of us stitching that, so I didn't even bother showing it. My next one we started on the 23rd. This is the Quaker Handiwork by Brenda Gervais. A lot of us started this on Saturday, and I have to say that it's going way faster than I thought it would, and I am absolutely loving how it is coming out.
I don't want to give you your Q-snaps back.
So I started up here in the corner. I left way too much room here, which is going to leave me with not a lot of room on this side. So that's what you get for starting a new project while chatting with people. I have to say that I'm loving the scroll rods on this one because I can see basically the whole project. And it's really easy to what I've been doing is I've been stitching by color. So I did as much as I could in this color, which happens to be one of the colors from Nancy Turner that I'm using. And then I jumped to the darker green, and then I jumped to the reds and the golds. And so I just did as much as I could until I had to go back to another color. So I'm thrilled with this. I can't wait until it's done. It's going to be fantastic. So basically my plan for that is I am just solo stitching on that until it's done. There is another sale starting August 1st, which is the Anna Grader sale. For those of you who aren't familiar with Anna, here she is. She was released at Market from the Scarlet House, and the Scarlet House. And I know there are some of you who are going to do this with me. So August 1st, we're going to start Anna. So yeah, I'm going to stitch on Quaker Handiwork until it's done, And then if I have time, I will put some more stitches into his eyes on the sparrow. And then on August 1st, we'll start Anna Grader, and I will stitch on her monogamously until she's done. And then Labor Day weekend, you've heard this, I know you have, but we are going to start the 'Tis the Season Sal from the Home for the Holidays book. This book is getting harder to find. I don't want to create panic and mayhem, but if you want to do the stitch with us, please get your hands on a copy. I have just heard from Nancy Turner this morning, so that now I can announce specifics, because she is dyeing fabric, or she's dyeing the threads for us. And this is the whole project. There aren't that many called for colors. And so, let me see if I can show you the list without showing a chart. There's only a handful. They are Belle Soie silks. And so Nancy has been gracious enough to dye some cotton for us. And the package is going to be 9 colors. And basically it's all of the called for colors, close to the DMC recommendations. She said they're going to be lightly variegated. She is going to include 2 skeins of red, just so that we don't run out with the bird. We didn't know how much it would take, and some people want to stitch with 2 strands and some people want to stitch with 1. So she's going to include 2 strands of the red so that we won't run out. So basically you're going to get 9 skeins, 20 yards each, and the cost is going to be $22 plus shipping. And so I am going to put Nancy's email down below so that you can contact her if you want to use her threads for this. There's also a Facebook group that I started for the Sal. So it's, I think it's Flosstube 2018 'Tis the Season Sal or something like that, and I will link that below. So if you want to join the group, please feel free. Like I said, we're not starting until Labor Day weekend, but we can all talk about the threads that we're choosing and the fabrics that we're choosing and all that good stuff. Nancy will be sending a picture of the flosses. Her camera is broken right now, so that's going to be coming. So with that being said, I think that's enough of the Sals. Yep, I talked about everything. Okay, good. Right now we have some serious thank yous to be making. We received some packages here, and I was absolutely blown away and overwhelmed by the generosity of the stitching community. So, without further ado, we are going to show you what we were so graciously gifted and say thank you for those. So, little one.
The first box is from Terry at the old needlework shop in Florida, I think. We all got a little pouch, and we all got scissors, fob not included. I made that. There were hoops, there were buttons, there were pins, and then a buttload of fabric.
Which we just learned, by the way, buttload is actually a unit of measurement. I think it measures wine.
Fabric. It's all mine.
So little one has a lot of Ada that will keep her busy and out of trouble and happy. And she did share, Terry, I wanted to let you know, she shared a piece of red with my friend Jen's daughter Hannah, who is stitching along with us. She's not stitching his eyes on the sparrow, but she stitches with us when we're together. She just doesn't want to appear on camera. But anyway, she mentioned that she had some Christmas ornaments she wanted to make and needed red Ada, and so little one shared some of the red Ada with her. So yeah, we're spreading the Ada love.
The second package we got is from Cindy's Cross Stitch. What I got from her was a summer needle minder from Stitch Dots.
The Lizzie Kate design.
No idea.
I think it's a Lizzie Kate design.
It's adorable. And I brought the reading sampler to the New England retreat just so I could use that needle minder. And then I got this adorable watermelon bag with pockets, and it has a main pocket. The second bag I got is another watermelon, and it's insulated, and I really want to use it as a lunchbox. I also got an Autumn Bits frame-up thing from Pine Mountain. So that's probably going to be my birthday start when my birthday comes around again.
And I was lucky enough to get a handmade bag made by Cindy. She sent these adorable bee salt and pepper shakers. Those are amazing. I also got a bee needle minder and a bee pin from Just Another Button Company and a Little House project. And what'd you get?
So I got a needle minder with a horse design on it. I think you actually stitched it.
Yes, that's the Little House farmhouse Christmas horse.
I have Wee Spring and Wee Summer by Heart and Hand. So those look really cute. And then I have...
And wait for it.
a Mama Joan bag. And the back is design of Barnes. So that's really cool.
So that was awesome. Thank you so much, Cindy. She also sent us a Hobby Lobby gift card because she knew how much we were looking forward to shopping at Hobby Lobby. Your generosity is just unbelievable, and thank you so much. We appreciate it. And oh, and more. Little one showing me we got some cross-stitch magazines and some littles from DMC. These are going to be good to stitch and then make into needle minders because they're really little.
And adorable.
So anyway, Cindy, I hope you know that we're going to share the love and pass it on. Not this stuff on. This isn't going anywhere. But we hope to share your generosity with the Flosstube community because you are just a treasure and a blessing. So thank you so much. The last thank you I have to make is to Elizabeth. Are you done? Do you want to be done? Or are you going to sit here?
I'll sit here.
Okay. So I'm not scooting over to the middle, I guess. So Elizabeth at Vintage Stitches, I'm going to put her link below. She sent us a package, again, overwhelmed by the generosity of this community. And I am very, very late. This package was actually waiting for us when we got back stateside. But I wanted to be able to sit down and really do this package justice. She sent us some cross-stitch Santas that she has made and patterns to make more. And also all kinds of buttons from Just Another Button Company and beads and all kinds of accessories for making more of these Santas. And so I just, again, overwhelmed. But I want to show you just the sheer genius that is Elizabeth's finishing. So this first one is backed with a holly pattern. He stitched on a it almost looks like the sky. It's a light blue and white fabric. And then she put the, what are these called? The fake pine cones and berries. And some buffalo check ribbon, which is amazing. So that's the first one. And then the second one, and he's like good size, like that's my hand. And so he's backed in the same plaid, and then she attached the rickrack, and then over the rickrack she attached some cording. And again, some berries and bells and ribbons, and just absolutely gorgeous. Elizabeth has such a great eye for finishing. This one is one of my favorites. It's in the shape of a star. And he's backed in linen. But the colors, I mean, look at the colors in the cording are the colors that are used in the piece. And it's just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And she's got the little
tassels.
Tassels, that's the word I was looking for. They're a little worse for the wear after the trip, but I will fluff them up and get them back to looking good in no time. This guy is adorable, and the edging on this, can you see that? Like, it's so adorable.
I think that one might be one of my favorites.
This one is your favorite? He's backed in some ornament fabric. And look at this bird. Can you see the bird in the corner? He looks like he's in a cage. And she actually sewed the backstitch lines over the bird to make him look like he's in a cage. So he is just amazing. And felt holly leaves. Another beautiful Santa. He's backed in some green check. Another tassel at the bottom. Some felt leaves. He's just absolutely gorgeous. And the Krynic, can you see all the gold in there? Absolutely amazing. This is one that I had actually tagged in the Just Cross Stitch magazine to stitch for myself. He's just adorable. And again, some holly backing and some red and white cording. And these are, like I said, they are like substantial. That's the size of my hand. So these are some big ornaments. Elizabeth, I just want you to know that I understand the time and effort it took you to make these, and they will be cherished. I love the coloring on this one. He's stitched on black, and the backing fabric matches perfectly. That little shot of minty green, I just love it. And this one might be my favorite, even though he's not traditional Christmas colors.
Yeah.
He's on blue, and he's got white pom-poms down here. I think he's my favorite because he's carrying a walking stick. And you will see it more once my Christmas stitches are out of storage and I can show them to you. But my dad actually for many years made and sold walking sticks and hiking sticks at craft fairs. And so because of that, I started collecting Santas with walking sticks. And then I started stitching Santas with walking sticks. And so he's got a stick, and that just makes me happy. And look at the little wheels down here. Look like little peppermint candy. Amazing. And then another one with a beautiful tassel. And the backing on this one, I love this fabric. But the basket, can you see here? It's actually stitched and then attached, and then the goodies are in the basket. The time it must have taken. Unbelievable. And then she also sent a sweet postcard of her Brooks Books animals that she's been stitching. So Elizabeth, I just can't thank you enough. I want you to know that they will be cherished and appreciated forever. Because after I'm long gone, there are 2 others in the wings who will know where they came from and will know the love and talent that it took to stitch them. So thank you so much. Okay. You want to talk about the New England meetup?
Yeah.
Eldest wasn't there. She was there's a big archery shoot near us.
The R100?
The R100, the Reinhardt 100. So she got to shoot huge targets like a T-Rex and
a giraffe and an elephant and Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. So that's what she was doing while little one and I were at the New England gathering. It wasn't really a retreat because it was only a few hours, but basically we all met at the World in Stitches in Littleton. It was such a great day. It was so great to meet everyone. I won't go into who all was there because I posted the video of us showing off our exchanges and stuff. Sorry, the clock's gonna go off. When I'm FaceTiming with my husband in Guam, he says, I have to mute you because I don't want to listen to it. Thankfully, it's only 3 o'clock, so there will only be 3 dings. Okay, so, yeah, it was just so great to meet everyone. I felt like such a heel because, Colleen, for the Love of Cross Stitch, she totally chopped her hair and I didn't recognize her. And I was all, oh, and tell me your name? I'm sorry, Colleen. But yeah, she looks very different with her short hair. Anyway, so little one, you want to show off what you got?
I got 3 patterns, none of which I paid for, which is awesome. The first one I got was a gift from Beth, who also did the Smalls Exchange, which I got, and it's Lizzie Kate Kitty String. And it's absolutely adorable. I was actually going to buy it, but then I didn't, so I'm glad I didn't. And then the second one is Lizzie Kate Be Who You Are. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Yeah, I think so.
It says, be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Which I thought was really cute. And then the next one I got was a trade with Helen D.
Well, it was supposed to be a trade because I was going to give her a Prairie Schooler pattern, but she had already gotten the Just Cross Stitch DVD that it was in. So, it was a one-sided trade, Helen, but thank you.
It was Sue Hillis Designs watermelons, which I saw and was like, Mom, I need that. And she was like, I don't know if we're going to find it. And then right before the retreat, she notified me that Helen was bringing it for me. She also gave me the fabric and the green that she used to finish it, but even though this is a lovely green, it's classic Colorworks, I think I'm gonna use the ones from my other watermelon project to make a match. I chose fabric for it from the Ada we got.
From Terry.
Which was nice. And this was 50 cents at a thrift store. So we got that, and it's the perfect size.
It was let me show everyone. It was a trivet, and it's coming unglued. But I saw it, and I said, I think that would be perfect for your watermelon piece. And so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to maybe sand it and paint it and mount the watermelons here. So that's the plan for that.
It's going to be so cute.
I think, no, I have one more thing. I wanted to talk to you about my purchase at the World in Stitches. I showed this on the quick video that I did, but I wanted to talk more about it. I saw this piece and knew immediately that it had to come home with me. This is Eternal Father, which is the navy hem. And so I saw it and knew I had to stitch it. I have already stitched the CB verse. A lot of the different navy communities have their own verses for the hem. And so I've already stitched the CB verse, which is in storage. I will show that to you at some point. But I just love this. And I know that Amanda already has this. So I'm thinking maybe a stitch along is it gonna, might have to happen. But for me, I can't do it until next year because I'm just swamped. But I wanted to show this because it's from a new designer, well, a new to me designer called Morning Glory Needleworks. And Randy at the World in Stitches said that Dawn, the designer, does not go through distributors. So I'm going to post Dawn's Etsy store. She's got an Etsy site. I'm going to post that below so that you can check her out because I know there are a lot of you out there who like nautical and who like mermaids. And so you might want to do this one or you might want to check out some of her other designs. So yeah, we're all about supporting new designers. So go give her a look. I think that's probably all for now. I have no idea how long we've been chatting, but I wanted to end this.
Should I show this just up close?
Little one wants to show her
Smalls Exchange piece again because you didn't get to see it up close. This is C. I'm not sure who it's by, but the finishing is lovely. It's
Beth made this also. So thank you, Beth.
It's magneted. But I think some hot glue, but there's hot glue there, so it's going to stay there. And it would stay there anyway because I just love it.
So, hopefully we will be able to film another one shortly. But know that we are still stitching, we're still here, we're still looking for our own house. My husband gets in a week from tomorrow, so we're excited about that. So maybe the next time we film will be in Newport. Who knows?
Ooh, that'd be exciting.
So, all right, before the camera shuts down and shuts off, we will say fair winds and following seas. Bye, Flosstube.